Hey there everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I finally found out the fastest way to play Championship Manager in 9798. I'm going to demonstrate how it runs, and if you guys want, I can make a guide on how to install everything and get it up and running. So basically, the emulator of choice is SBCAT instead of DOSBox, because it does allow you to emulate much faster stuff like a Pentium IV, for instance, which blazes through CM9798 no problem. It is quite an amazing experience, and I'm going to be demonstrating that right now. Let's launch SBCAT. As you can see, at first glance, there's nothing really special about it. So as a way to kind of show the way around, if you want to try it yourself without the guide, you have to mount the hard drive. They do have the images online, so you can go on their website, which is right here. I'm going to post a link in the video description. You can download the empty hard disk images, and there's one for 500 megabytes, which is more than enough. And then you just kind of, you extract it somewhere, you go here on a hard drive, and you load from the file, and that's about it. Obviously, you're going to need the DOS floppies, which you have to put here. Floppy drive one, load from file. You can download it from winworldpc.com. They have DOS 5, DOS 6, DOS 622. It doesn't really matter as long as it's not DOS 3 or 4. You should be fine with 5. 622 would be the ideal though. And then you mount the disk, you mount the floppy, you install it as you should. It's pretty fast. And after it's installed, you gotta install the mouse driver, which you can also find on WinWorld PC. It's called Microsoft Mouse. And then you gotta install the CD-ROM drive if you want to install CM97 that way, or you could use WinImage, which does allow you to open the IMG file, which contains the hard drive itself, and then you can open it with WinImage and drag the CM9798 folder in there, which is what I did. And then you're basically ready to go. There's nothing else. It's just that. And I'm going to demonstrate how fast it actually runs. So we click on Start. It's going to load DOS. It's already installed. The disk is mounted and stuff. Then we CD into CM9798 and start CM2. And just like that, we're in the game as fast as it can be. And also maximize, obviously, you double click for it to catch the mouse. So the capture is here on input, capture mouse on double click, basically. Oh yeah, you got to remember that the mouse, it has to be the COM2 serial mouse. PS2 doesn't work. The Microsoft mouse doesn't really detect it if you use PS2, so you got to use COM2 instead. And then capture mouse and double click. So click twice, it's captured, and then you press middle mouse button. It is not captured anymore, and you're free to do whatever you want. So double click, back inside the game. So we're gonna go with 16 megabytes game, obviously, which we can load up to 3 leagues or 5 if you're running 9798 V2, which is a patch, community patch, which might as well work under this DOS environment as well, as it does work on DOSBox, no problem. So I assume you just drag the files in there and it should work, no problem. But anyway, let's restore a game. I'm gonna play maybe a couple matches, 1 or 2, just to demonstrate how fast it actually works compared to like DOSBox, for instance. It's much snappier. It's a very, very decent experience. Click on Done, let's just blaze through it. All right. Okay. No, I'm not gonna place you on the transfer list. You gotta just say, I'm really sorry, but not letting you go. And unlike 93, which I was playing yesterday, the video, I'm way more familiar with the names because they're part of my generation. I mean, I grew up with them. You know, I was born in 97, but most of the young players, they were at their very peak when I was growing up. So I essentially grew up with them. Owen, Ronaldo, Figo, and so on. I mean, so many stars. It's probably the best generation of modern football, if you consider it. Let's say like 90s, late 90s, mid 90s, 95 to like 2006, or like the pretty much the golden age of football. Everything beyond that is just lame. I mean, all right, we play Manchester United. That's going to be fun. You're topping the league. We are P4. 30 points. They have, wow, they have 11. They're 11 points ahead of us. They got quite a clearance there. I mean, we can still catch up, but it's going to be hard as hell. All right, let's play. Done. Let's go with the squad. As you can see, it's already picked up. My God, look at that. The names, very nostalgic. Cool stuff. Right, let's pick up the figures and start rolling the dice. Actually, we gotta take a look at the tactics first. I'm not sure if I'm running the away version. I got it from Twitter. It's been pretty solid so far. I mean, I beat Manchester United during the League Cup, although it was not like anything major. It was 3-2, I think. So not really impressive. And it was a comeback. They were winning first, and we drew, and then they scored again. We drew, and we finally managed to score the winning goal. As you can see, way more familiar than 93 for me. I mean, we have Carey here, we have Owen, Fowler, McAteer, Ruddock. This is great. Way more familiar for sure. Me. Let's take a look over the tactics. Yeah, it's running the away version. So the defenders do stay around the box a little bit more. And the rest of the tactics pretty much the same. When you play home, you just don't give that instruction for them to retreat, so they stay fixed. I don't really know how it actually plays out because you don't really see what's going on, like what the players are actually doing. So you can just kind of, imagine that that's what he does. We're not really sure. But direct style, custom formation. All right, we should be good to go. Let's play. Yeah, go ahead and play the match. Should be fun. Wearing the yellow kit. Oh, that's quite a start. Keane, Ruben Murphy. Yeah, I got that boy. Roy Keane. God damn, he never changes. Not even virtual Roy Keane. Oh. Wow. Ryan Giggs. Oh, wow. 4 minutes in. As you can tell, it works rather decently. Let's use 375 megahertz right now. You can fix it at 500 if you want, but it's currently on auto mode, which it does like it's basically going to deliver what it actually needs. It's not going to deliver any more than that. Just save resources because you don't have to be like 500 megahertz all the time. So it's only going to deliver as much as it's actually needed. And you can see peaking at 500 when it's actually doing like the main stuff, like calculating the results and stuff. Oh my God, we're losing. We are losing. James didn't even see it. Great. But, oh God. The 5th grade within cannot be helped. But 40 minutes. Please. We gotta tie this. We cannot afford to lose. I mean, we gotta catch up there. 11 points ahead. If we lose that would mean 14 points ahead of us. It's not very cool. Great job, James. All right, second half, the last chance that we got to actually fix this mess. Everyone's playing decently, somewhat. It was just bad luck. Oh my God, you got the back Skulls, Giggs. It's Michael. Boy, Gary. So look at who's there. Look, it's our boy. He's at the wheel. Actually, not at the wheel. Wow, that's Oh boy, Solskjaer. Huh. Great. Okay, double click back in the game. Let's continue. But this is going to be hard. I gotta draw this somehow. Wow, look at the attendance figures though. 53,000. That's a lot of people watching this derby. One of, if not like the best derby in the UK. Corner kick, let's go. Come on. I love how it's so slow. It adds up a sort of drama effect in a way. You're always like on the edge of the seat. What's going to happen? Is he going to score? Is the goalkeeper going to catch it? You never know. It's not a surprise. Look at that. Ryan Giggs taking a quick corner. That's not his specialty. It's more like Alex Arnold's specialty. But oh my god, he takes it quickly again. With the cross. Kara! Young Kara. Wow. Shocking. I forgot it's CM97. It's funny though, because they're all retired now. Every player in his database is currently retired. I don't think there's a single one that's not retired because it's been like 24 years, almost 25 years now. So it's nearly impossible that one of the players still actively playing, which is crazy if you think about it. I mean, damn. It's not so long ago, a 20-year-old game was like ancient, and now it's not really that old anymore. I mean, 25-year-old game is fully, completely playable. It doesn't seem as dated as, let's say, CM92, for instance. It's bearable. You can totally bear the limitations and stuff. It's still mighty fun to play, and that's really cool. I mean, it's not like CM93 is unplayable. It's just that I don't know. It just doesn't. It's just not as familiar to me as 97 in a way, because as I said on the 93 video, this visual design was kept over for several generations. I think it changed on 0304. So it's highly familiar. This didn't change much. I mean, it got crisper, obviously. They changed the fonts and stuff. The images also, background images got better, more high res in a way, but the whole like layout is pretty much the same. So the experience is the same. The only difference was that it transitioned from a DOS software to a Windows software. But other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. So it makes it a lot more bearable to play, and it's around. I would say it's the sweet spot because it's not too early on. It's not like early 90s, but it's also not like mid to late 2000s. So it's a very nice middle ground, an in between, so that you get like the guys from the 80s and early 90s that were peaking, and then you get the stars of the 2000s that were still kind of under development, sort of work in progress there, which is interesting. Like Kara, Owen, you were all young and promising, and well, Owen, the game didn't know he was injury prone, so he can fly. There's this possibility he can become a giant star, which he didn't in real life. Yeah, it's interesting because you have like this. It's a very nice mixture between huge names like Rivaldo or Mario and stuff, Ronaldo, and then all the young, promising names as well, which became very familiar players. So I would say if you're a football fan, like this is the sweet spot, pretty much. Late 90s, early 2000s. Ideally, I would say, I mean, and it's even quite clear at this point that 0102 is more like the real sweet spot right there. There's no way around it. It's just much better. See, scoring 723 on domestic. Yeah, you could see ints 716. Let's see what it is. Should I change the instructions here though? Because we're playing home. No, we're not playing home. Are we home? No, we're not home. We're not. Fixtures. No, we are. We are home. Okay. So should be fine. Let's check the tactics again. Yes, that's about it. Should be good to go now. But yeah, on that subject, I feel like 0-1, 0-2 might as well be the sweet spot in terms of like names, you know, like raw talent. You had so much going on. Young Cristiano Ronaldo and stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, and it's just good stuff. Really, really good stuff. And but 97 has the DOS appeal, which 0-1, 0-2 doesn't have, which 0001 didn't have. 99 2000 also didn't have. So there's that, you know. I mean, this one is a DOS game, so it gets like 5 extra points just because it's a DOS game. Nostalgia hits, and the fact that CM0102, I mean, runs on Windows 10, so it's not as exciting. You don't actually have to put as much effort to get it to work, you know, as you have to with CM96, 97. You gotta use emulators. You gotta use either DOSBox or 86box or PCM or SPCAT or Kemu or KVM, whatever you want to use. So far, SPCAT seems to be the fastest way. I did try with 86box with several different Pentiums, and although I got somewhat fast performance, which is obviously a plus, it wasn't as fast as this. This is like really fast. It blazes through. Because I realized I was wasting a lot of time during the mid-season parts where you're not actually playing, you know, and just kind of waiting for the results. And then when he does that calculation, it does take a little bit. And with that, not really, just blazes through it. And look at that. We're destroying Aston Villa. UEFA Cup. Let's go. Try to start the Champions League, huh? Ooh la la. Was it? No. Now I'm confused. The Champions League is somewhat new, isn't it? I don't remember anymore. It's been so long. Yeah, I don't really remember. If this is the one, like the Champions League equivalent, or whether it's like the lame one, the Euro Cup thing, Euro League. I'm confused. It has changed so much over time. Things change all the time. Anyway, we're winning. That's what matters. Quite a victory. I mean, look at that. 3-0. Holy cow. We're giving them a real hard time. Come on. So this is going to be the last one for this video. Because, I mean, it's just a demonstration. Not really a gameplay. It's just to show, hey, SPCAT might as well be the best way to play it. Compared to like DOSBox and stuff. It's just faster. And overall, fairly more stable as well. Which is important. You know, that's key. Right. That's right. Wow. What a plot. Southgate. Oh my god, that's a name I haven't heard in ages. Mr. Southgate. It's always fun, you know, when you see names that you remember from like Winning 11, from early FIFAs and stuff. It'd be quite nostalgic. You know, all the childhood memories come like flowing. It is really fun. And also there's that factor because it's like you're time traveling because you know who's going to actually become a good player, who's not going to become a good player. So you know, like all the names you should look for. It's cool. And then there's the twists because obviously it's a game, so things tend to not follow real life in a sense. And you see other players that didn't really become a huge, actually reaching stardom instead of what you would expect. And it's interesting to see how it turns out. It's different. It's very unpredictable. And I think that does add up some spice as well. It's like an alternate reality, different world where you could change the natural course of history and write your own. I mean, perhaps if I'm lucky enough, I could make Liverpool win the league before 2019. So that would be cool. You know, if I could rewrite, quote unquote, the whole history. But I mean, it's something done by now. It's not nothing really special there, but it's just I find it cool personally. Oh, I screwed up. Undo. It's a midfielder. Let's try Thompson. What is better? Yeah, let's go. Let's score another one. That would be cool. It goes wide and it's over. Come on. Come on, full time and move on. So yeah, as you can see, it's very, very fast. Look at that. Look at how long it took to reach 100%. So much faster than DOSBox. It makes DOSBox look like a brick in comparison. It's like you're back to Stone Age, and you try this, and it's like, wow, this is crazy. This is the good stuff right there. Performance points. I'm not doing very bad, huh? Look at that. It's good. Good stuff. But yeah, that's it for the video. As I said, it's just a demonstration of how it runs. If you guys want further guidance, I can make a video on how to install DOS and all the drivers that you might need, like the CD-ROM and the mouse driver as well. But as I said, it's pretty simple, pretty easy to do. Stuff is over on Modern World PC, and I kind of already demonstrated where you get like the disk images and how to mount it. It's pretty simple, but if you guys want the guidance, I can make it. No problem. Anyway, I see you guys in the next one. Feedback's much appreciated. Comment section is right down below. Don't be shy. I see you all in the next one. Stay safe. Bye-bye.